What made her this way? What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Christiane. On February 28th, 2016, Christine made a YouTube video to commemorate Pokemon Day.
I know it's a day late and quote $1 short, but happy Pokemon Day! It was yesterday on February 27th. National Pokemon Day, apparently, or so it's called, as it came out to be in Japan, in Japan at least. Anyway, because it inspired Sanchi and Roshi, we are definitely honoring that a little bit. I mean, in 4 years' time, it will be Sonichu's 20th anniversary, very much as well. As those who actually know that well enough to be. Regardless of Sonic being a combination Sonic and Pikachu on the originality, but it's inspired by, not copying, inspired. Because, you know, aside from the origin story, of which is still going on strong and undisputed, and whatnot and everything, we have our own complete different stories between either which. I mean, Sanchi and Roshi, they actually end up getting married and having children. And they still protect the city of Quickville, Virginia, from the forces of evil who want to make true love and sweet emotions illegal so that everybody would be unhappy. That's, yeah. As we have gotten impressions that it might be illegal in Virginia, for one person at least throughout my life, that's what's inspired the story. And possibly a little bit of Sarah Moon in that too, but that's a whole different territory. So, yep, happy anniversary Pokemon. And thank everybody for their continued support in my things and everything. Have a great and happy and safe day. Thank you.
Also on that day, she made a post on Facebook regarding her request for a new PlayStation 4. I have a short announcement I feel need to get off of my breasts about the PS4 for Quickville Shopping Store credit on the voucher, alright? I wish I could offer something unique for a PS4, but the facts are, aside from new book pages, I'm not psychic or a mind reader. I offered the voucher because then, depending on what the person wants to choose from the store, that is unique, as she can get the specific figures they want, and or books, and or medallions, commissions, whatever. I feel just flabbergasted and disappointed in that those of you all who do not understand and appreciate fully the opportunity to have such a unique shopping experience that I can offer, for a give or take about $100 plus or minus difference. OMG! On March 7th, Christine announced that a certain Miss Cagney Lynn Moore had purchased for her a new PlayStation 4, with a blue controller and a PlayStation camera. She also allegedly had already redeemed her voucher for Chris's Etsy store, and her purchases would be ready for her within the next couple of months. Chris also shared the first video she made using the new camera.
Hello, this is Christine Chandler, my first ever broadcast and recording through my new PlayStation 4. Given to me graciously from Cagney Lynn Moore of Seattle, Washington. She was very generous. It was the typical black version, yes, but she gave me a blue controller also, so that's a big plus. And I had already bought the camera, so that's okay. Anyway, so I'm very grateful. Thank you, Cagney. Very much. Is there a camera lag? No, it seems okay. Anyway, so I don't know what else to think of on my mind right now. So, well, I can see more of my area. So, alright, so I've just been telling you, I got the PS4 last Friday, and it's been good. My only disappointment is that it doesn't allow me to play my download my PS3 games digitally, the digital version. So, I mean, I was expecting that. I was looking forward to importing the Little Big Planet data and games from my PS3 onwards. I guess I'll have to start from scratch on the LBP3 software. But soon I will be recording and sharing the commentary on watching the entire autism tutorial here through my new PS4 and the camera. So, thank you again, Cagney. Y'all have a good, safe day. I get this thing to stop. Don't want it on there. I'm done with this. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little ticked here. How do you get this thing to stop? Ah.
Her Trollsome gal pal, Kim Wilson, later wrote a Facebook comment allegedly revealing evidence that Christine had bought the PS4 herself from the mail order company Fingerhut, and asked to clarify her original Facebook post, which stated that Cagney Lynn had bought for Chris the game console. Chris never addressed this comment. Other Kiwi Farms members discovered that if the donor was indeed fictitious, Chris could have derived her name from the porn actors Cagney Lynn Carter and Kevin Moore, who have appeared in several pornographic films together and were featured within Christian's collection of porn DVDs, which he was trying to sell through eBay in late 2013. Also on that day, Chris wished a certain Tom a happy birthday for filling a paid video request.
So anyway, yeah, I realize it's a day late for your birthday, Tom, but, you know, I was still setting up the PS4 I just got and everything, so this works out pretty well. At least I get to stand and do this and that, and I got a little bit more room and everything. Alright, well, anyway. So, here's the request from your sweetheart. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, Mr. Thomas. Deep within the womb of time, a creature just be born, and you'll use 24 bells but chime. What? A master shake. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, whatever. Go yourselves. Well, I hope that was money well spent from your sweetheart. Have a good day.
Also in early March, Kiwi Farms member Master Disaster conducted his fourth interview with Christine, posing as Sir Arthur Spatchcock.
All right, yeah, I mean, it's been so long, I want to catch up a little bit. Like, you know, how's everything over in America with your politics?
I don't know much about politics, but I know what I like, and I definitely had taken it under consideration the qualities of Obama before I voted for him and compared him with McCain in 2008.
Yeah, right now Donald Trump's making quite an ass of himself, isn't he?
Yes, I don't care much for him, which is among the reasons I'm definitely voting for Hillary Clinton if I get to in November.
Oh, you like her platform?
Well, actually more like, I feel like this country is long overdue for a woman's touch.
That's it?
And, among which, and definitely I would not put Trump in. I'd rather send him to the dump. Send Trump to the dump.
You know, that's an eloquent, campaign title right there. I like that.
Huh.
Trump
That's
to
funny.
the dump.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, so let's get this over with. What do you need to know for the final part of this?
Well, to be perfectly honest, we were ready to set up a contract about a few weeks ago, but I couldn't get a hold of you. It was going to be like a $5 million sign-on contract and everything. It was going to be a big deal. But when I couldn't get a hold of you, they thought that you simply lost interest, and I told them you hadn't. But
yeah,
for the...
I had not lost interest. But really, I would feel better setting up such a deal Yeah, through my associates as well. I mean,
But anyway, so it got kind of pushed onto the back burner. It's not dead yet, but
Alright.
I have to put a little more emphasis in getting it restarted again.
okay.
But don't worry
well-
about that. I'm not going to give up on you, Chris. I want to see this happen.
Okay, that's good.
But one of the things I have to say is when someone looked up Sonichu to help set up the contract, something caught our attention.
What's up?
Apparently, nobody at this moment actually owns the legal rights to Sonichu. Apparently,
what rights?
apparently, the last time that a patent was put out on Sonichu, it wasn't put down as a product so much as an associate.
Well, I don't know the total difference. I did make the copyright into the D.C. Library of Congress a few years ago, and my associates are helping me recapitulate and get all that back up to date. Among which,
Okay, you
yes.
definitely want to do that because you wouldn't want somebody to steal that.
All right. Yeah, this call, we do not want this call that we're talking about right now to be put on to the internet at all, because we're talking business here. I don't want to have anything overheard by the wrong people.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, I understand. Now, something else, your associate and I, we were talking and they mentioned something just the other day. You finally got your PS4 you've been after. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Her name escapes me at the moment, but yeah, I wrote it down. Yeah, Cagney Moore of Seattle, Washington. Yeah, she sent that to me.
Ah, she gifted it to you.
Yes, and I sent her the voucher to the Quick Bill shop.
And I was going to ask, have you considered starting a Let's Play channel?
Let's play. What does that mean?
Well, Let's Play is a popular YouTube group of people, not really like an association or a group, literally, but what you do is you record yourself playing games and then you upload them online, because it's real easy to do on PS4. I have a PS4, and I could teach you how to do it. If you start a Let's Play channel, you can put ads on it and create a small amount of ad revenue.
Yes, I've already set up an account with AdSense, and I've opted in and set up monetization among the videos, so I've gotten that started.
Well, if I'm going to join you on PlayStation 4, we should play a game together.
All right, what's your favorite PS4 game?
Well, I have a lot of games, and unfortunately a lot of my favorite ones simply aren't multiplayer. However, I do know one game on the PlayStation 4 marketplace that is a game where we could play against each other.
The two then discuss the possibility of playing an online game against each other, eventually settling on the PS4 version of the card game, Yu-Gi-Oh!
All right, well, I'll let you go. You have a good day.
Yes, you take care as well,
And
Christine.
we'll talk again later on.
Okay.
All right, take care.
All right, take care, Christine.
All right, bye now.
Goodbye.
On March 8th, Christine made a YouTube video to celebrate International Women's Day.
Christine Chandler coming live from her house. I just been reminded that today is International Women's Day, so I want to wish everybody, wish all the women a happy one, a safe one too. I support women's rights and their freedom to choose and what they do and everything. My eyes are up here. Okay? Yeah. So anyway, be sexy as you like, ladies. Thumbs up to you. Look at my booty. And also, if you're free to do that, so free the nipple. Now, D cups, lady cups, enjoy them. Everybody have a good day. Do what you like. Especially for the remainder, even though I'm just putting this in at the near last minute. Have a good day.
On March 11th, Chris shared a video from Watch Mojo concerning Japanese anime characters with social troubles. She reflected that in addition to autism, she had other social problems, which she was certain were less severe than those of many others. She added that the very act of people keeping their eyes on their phones was also seen as a social problem, and encouraged people to face socializing offline, describing the act as award-worthy. The next day, Christine and Master Disaster, posing as Arthur Spatchcock, held an online match of Yu-Gi-Oh! In an attempt to encourage her to start up a habit of making Let's Plays in order to create some additional ad revenue. Master Disaster later recounted his experience of the game. First, I used to play this game way back in yonder days. I was pretty good at it, since it's really just math and reading effects and shit. It wasn't too complicated when it first came out. Chris was using a pre-built deck by the looks of it. It uses some weird-ass summoning system where you can pretty much just keep summoning and fusing monsters over and over. Chris was just doing it just to do it. No strategy, no planning, just randomly doing shit because the game prompted him to do so. Out of the found rounds we played, I trounced him the first 2 easily. I had to dial back and let him win once I heard the stress sign. The 3rd round was pretty much given to him, but the 4th round he actually seemed to finally have it down on how to use his cards. This is mentioned in the 4th call, but I can share it here without Chris feeling betrayed. But I actually bought Chris the game because I set up a wager with him. We're going to play a 2 out of 3 match. If I win, Chris is supposed to draw new Sonichu pages, and if he wins, I get him a new PS4 game. Despite having her microphone on, Chris said that she was not in the mood for talking and did not speak at all for the entire 1-hour match. On March 14th, it was revealed on the Kiwi Farms that Chris's mother, Barbara, was being sued by Discover Bank for unpaid debts. 2 days later, she attended her hearing at the Green General District Court, where she was found guilty and ordered to pay a fine of $4,706.93. On March 20th, Christine live-streamed her reaction and commentary over her 7-part autism tutorial animation, which was originally created in the game Little Big Planet 2 in 2011.
I mean, yeah, originally this was quite a more painstaking effort than I had planned originally, especially because to view the tutorial as originally uploaded from Little Big Planet 2 on PlayStation 3, it ended up my character being left shirtless. So using the PlayStation 3 version of Little Big Planet 3, I had to put a new shirt on my character. And also just go ahead and quell a few haters to comment on this, but I mean, I'm not fat, I'm losing the weight. And also, so what if I vent about nearly at the end of each part of the autism tutorial? I have my own rights too. I'm human. You're human. We're all human. Alright? And don't go lying that you're saying you're an alien. Alright? Alright, so with all that aside, here's the tutorial, and I'm commenting. Sonichu Nose Shield available on Etsy. Everything. Books, all that. Okay? Thank you. Just putting the plug there.
My name is Christine Weston Chandler, alias Christopher.
I wonder how some people actually are able to cope with listening to their own voices, you know? I think my voice was more high-pitched way back then.
Dude, have your children before like 40 or 50?
Not to insult Mr. C, my late father, who rests in peace in the Nutshell Memory Gardens, but he was literally 52, 53, 52 going on 53 in 1980 upon my conception, which that definitely backs up the theory about the father's age being a factor and bringing on more likely autism in the child, because I've been cursed with it.
Even after I apologized to her for portraying her
Slowy
in my books, she would not accept my apology.
Slowy
and she banned
Ryan!
me
Oh, that
from the
reminds
grounds
me.
of paying my Virginia
In the
Community
video, I said, it's not me, my name is not Ian Brandon Anderson. Never ever. I said IBA as in IBA. Stop taking things directly. It's just, that was terrible. You don't make up a name from an acronym like that. That's all the ranting for right now. And I'm still ranting off and on today. Yeah, but it's just I have so much in my mind of where was I in thought. Shoot. That's another blank mind instant right there. I lost my train of thought.
Good results upon if they are easy to look at.
I tend to mirror people, and to mirror somebody, definitely a low-functioning person, that's not good for me at all. I mean, if you are typical or likely to mirror anybody else, would you rather mirror a low-functioning person than...
especially in the face.
Yeah, I'd rather be mirroring a normal person. And that's a big reason why, in the end, I do not want my sweetheart to be autistic. And it's definitely also to reduce the risk of autism in my future children. And that's regardless of what you haters are going to say right now, aren't you? Aren't you? Keep your comments to yourselves. Not me, not my fault. Failed to load level, that's hardly my fault.
Put your hands together for
a Space Ghost Coast to Coast parody of
Asperger.
An interview. Funny. And I still feel very ill at him. Because he's a male.
Mr.
Hey,
Asperger.
to not actually put actual thought in the character, I felt it quite valid to just kept it one-liner and then to make that the running gag. It's still funny.
On autistic psychopaths. Isn't that right, Hans?
Hmm?
Yeah. Do you feel bad about having a name that sounds like a bad cut of cow meat? Yeah. I apologize for that rude outburst.
But seriously, I do apologize for all the venting and rants that I have done among the videos here. Don't hate against me, period, because people have the right to vent. I'm serious. Everybody's gonna feel it among the other pendant up feelings. Alright. Thank you all for watching, and have a good, safe day.
On March 22nd, an individual named Patrick posted a complaint on a product bought from Chris's Etsy store, writing that the item had not been sent after 3 weeks of purchase and had to contact Etsy directly to ask for a refund. After which time Patrick was contacted by Christine, who then promptly gave them the refund. On March 23rd, Chris broadcasted a 23-minute playthrough of the PS4 game Destiny on YouTube. She had a seeming issue with her microphone, resulting in an absence of anything audible from her side, with only the in-game audio accompanying the video. She apologized for this in a video uploaded the following day.
I've just realized that apparently my mic in my camera have been temporarily disabled. I didn't realize that. I should have unplugged the keypad from my controller, because apparently, you know, it has a little headphone thing that goes into the jack on the controller. I should just unplugged it in the first place. That's why. Okay? Yeah. So again, I apologize for that. I'll just remember for future streaming broadcasts, I'll just leave this thing unplugged. I mean, it's a great thing to have, you know, for similar to what we originally had for PS3 with the keypad that was on top. Okay, well, let's just let y'all know. Thank you. Have a good day.
On March 27th, Christine livestreamed a question and answer session on YouTube, answering a given list of questions, which were curated by an unknown so-called associate.
And today we are going to do some nerdy Q&A, because I consider myself a bit of a nerd anyhow. Alright, so, question 1, do I consider myself a nerd girl? Yes, very much so, because I'm very well read. I got good scores throughout high school and college, and all that sort of good stuff. If I could date any nerd girl, who would it be? Well, considering I had to look up a few other nerd girls, I got a short list here. If I could, I would date either Carrie Bryan or Morgan Webb. Anyway, also, if I could go on a date with either Daphne or Velma from Scooby-Doo, who would I pick? Velma. Velma. Here you go, me and Velma. Diddle-diddle-doo. We go making out. Yep. In my dreams, we make out. And we have sex. Ta! Anyway, why am I the perfect girlfriend for a nerdy girl? Well, I got a lot to feature. I mean, I'm constantly overlooked and underappreciated as the lesbian trans woman that I am. And if you look at my face and you keep me and you actually talk to me, come up to me and talk to me, you find out I'm definitely quite pleasant and easygoing to hang around with. And I'm definitely quite busty in other features as well. And being about 5'11", if you're shorter, then I can reach up and help you there. Get what's high up on the shelf. But anyway, be pleasant and quite easygoing like that. It's all good. Anyway, design perfect nerd body. How does it relate to me? Alright, well, the body of perfect nerd girlfriend, I'd say slim to average. She can have some fat, but not too much fat. All right. And I would say C-cup breasts minimum. D would be preferred, because I've realized the difference between C and D more recently. Hair color is not a factor here, but I don't know. Shade of blue hair would be fun that we match, but I think I would like brunettes very much, yeah. Anyway, so that's 10 Q&A nerd questions for initially. If I find more questions I can put more thought and detail into that I could answer, my associate will put that together for me. But until my next live streaming, whenever that'll be, thank y'all for watching and have a good, safe day.
On March 28th, Arthur Spatchcock and Christine had their last recorded interview session. Even though it was fully transcribed and made available to read on the Quickie, there is no known audio or video recording available. It can be gathered from the transcript that it was in fact a video interview with Chris visible to Spatchcock. Arthur revealed that his superiors who were planning on producing Sonichu merchandise grew impatient and declined the contract, and Arthur, keeping his promise, quit his job. He was still interested in helping Chris with promoting Sonichu in any possible capacity. They then discussed playing more video games together, and then talked about the possible financial prospects of making Let's Play videos. On the final day of March, it was revealed that Christine had been watching a series of YouTube videos concerning stimulation of breast growth and conversion of genders through the listening of binaural beats, or ambient frequencies designed to theoretically influence a person's mind or body in specific ways. Chris left a comment on one of the videos, writing that she enjoyed the so-called song and asked if it were available as a download in the MP3 format. On others, she asked for advice for growing larger breasts and asked about making thumbnails for certain videos more neutral. On April 4th, Christine live-streamed a video showing her routine for encouraging breast growth.
Anyway, this video 18 and up, you've been the title 18 plus, so if you're not that old. Alright, so yeah, talking about breast massage. So, tiny tease, but still. You can definitely see I'm there. Oh, and just to make sure everybody knows for the positive, and this will take into account my recent experiments with these subliminals, so you might see a slight increase from previous measurements. The measuring tape. I just had a shower, so a little wet. It's a little bit over 44.5. So from 40 to 44, the 4-inch difference confirms that I am indeed a D cup. Because I'm looking to increase my breast size, I have looked into various try-home techniques, of which I have been very persistent upon, including supplements and whatnot. But definitely among which is the way of massaging. So from what I've tried to figure out from one or two videos I watched that talk about massaging like this, I couldn't put heads or tails together. For a few, this is kind of free form also, so it's like I go squeeze them from the top upwards. I make sure I'm cupping my breasts all the way. So I do this. You can do this for as long as you feel like on each side of this octagon here. So anyway, you want to do top first. Doing it all at once, but spread your fingers wide all the way out and so anyway, once again, that's up, right, up. And you do each part for as long as you feel like until your fingers get tired. And you keep this on. You do this for like a minimum of 5 minutes or so. I have also been made. I am also aware about how people hate on women who nurse feed their babies and children in public. I support the women on being able to do that. Even in public or in the privacy of their home, wherever, they should be allowed to very much to feed their children the way they want to, if it means revealing themselves. So, all the power to y'all. And of course, I still support very much the choice of how whether or not women want to wear a bra or not. Free the nipple. I support your choices very much. Although in my expert opinion, I feel like considering the breasts will tend to droop down as the years go on. Yeah, I think that's definitely the better reason why I feel like the best reason to definitely wear a brassiere for supporting, keeping them up here instead of down here. That's crazy. Alright, well, that's all for now, so thank you and have a good, safe day.
The next day, she posted a paid birthday greeting to a certain Martin.
I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I've been so busy with life changes and everything. But anyway, your friend paid for me to wish you a happy birthday. I hope you had a very nice and pleasant birthday. You are a special guy, Martin. Special guy to this birthday. Everybody wish you a happy birthday. We hope you had a safe and pleasant one. And anyway, thank y'all for your support over there in Australia. Have a great and safe day.
At around the same time, future political author and activist Candace Owens launched a page on the crowdfunding site Kickstarter to help gather funds to create an anti-bullying website called Social Autopsy, intended to catalog the identities of convicted internet trolls and cyberbullies to help curb the crisis. In the video created to pitch the idea, a troll-created fictitious newspaper clipping was used, stating that Christine Chandler had committed suicide because of the bullying he had endured. On April 11th, Christine created a meme based on a well-known internet-based image macro. Remember when haters kept their hate to themselves, and the people were not having to distance themselves emotionally from the feedback, because the words did hurt them terribly? Remember also of when the rule of if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all was well understood within better reason? Pepperidge Farms remembers, and more importantly, Sonichu, Roastechu, and Christine Chandler remembers. Maybe you'll donate some money to them, be patient with the artist and author, and receive a gift for the large donation. Maybe this will all blow over. Maybe Miss Christine will feel more peace of mind. Maybe Sonichu and Roastechu will be more popular than the author/creator. Maybe there will be drawn and written backstories for each character. Miss Christine is an artist. She needs time, energy, and kind support to recover and create. The next day, Christine made a video in which she asks for monetary donations in exchange for gifts.
So, yeah, got some financial problems coming up and about right now, so I mean, y'all don't have to buy anything. Donations with every person being able to donating at least $1, y'all can help me and my mother find a piece of home and be able to help take care of our expenses and everything. Anyhow, so since I pretty much am reaching out to everybody for donations, I just want to remind everybody that donations under $10. Pretty much the only thing I can offer from there is your name in the back of the book or on the page of the book. But essentially, aside from that, just want to remind everybody of the donations levels.
Kristen lists off the various donation tiers and their corresponding rewards, which ranged from $10 up to $500.
But anyway, I'm just a single person trying to help provide for this family, and I can only do so much in getting money in and whatnot, so your donations are a real great help. So please, donate as much as you can, even if it's a little $1 per person. Every little bit helps. And if you can donate big, that would be really greatly appreciated. Very much. All for the peace of mind, so I can get back into drawing and have more, and be able to be feeling so much better about life and everything, in addition to me feeling better about myself, even though I am, and I'm having a more positive outlook on life. And I'm not reading any of those comments either, so you may as well stop right there. Anyhow, so please go to the listing below. Go to the Etsy listing of donations, a donation page that'll be listed below this video, and donate as much as you can. Thank you. Y'all have a good, safe day. Wrong button.
With the grim reality slowly coming to surround her, Christine had to deal with making the unwanted choice between doing what she needed to do and doing what she wanted to do. A financial crisis restricted her from enjoying a lackadaisical lifestyle. Sooner or later, Chris would have to realize that the carefree life of a child was no longer an option for her.